A cosmic eruption is coming on March 2, 2026, as the full moon blasts into Leo, bringing fiery revelations and unexpected turns. Get ready for a wild ride. Tensions are escalating, emotions are soaring. Here is everything you need to know and how your sign is affected. The full moon in Leo, a cosmic event that brings with it peak energy, culminations, heightened emotions, and profound revelations. This transit is significant, as it marks a moment of great illumination, where the unconscious patterns and desires of our collective psyche rise to the surface, demanding to be seen, heard, and acknowledged. Historically, the full moon in Leo has been associated with moments of great creativity, passion, and expression, as the fiery energy of Leo ignites our inner spark, inspiring us to take bold action and pursue our deepest desires. This transit occurs approximately once a year, when the moon is full in the sign of Leo, and its effects can be felt for weeks to come, as the energies continue to unfold and reveal themselves. The themes governed by this full moon are those of self-expression, creativity, and personal fulfillment, as we are called to tap into our inner source of inspiration and share our unique gifts with the world. On a collective level, the full moon in Leo can bring about a surge in artistic expression, innovation, and progressive thinking, as humanity is inspired to push beyond the boundaries of what is possible. The general effects of this transit can be intense, as emotions run high, and the need for authentic self-expression becomes almost unbearable. As the energies build, we may feel an overwhelming urge to break free from restrictive patterns and unleash our inner creativity, passion, and joy. The coming weeks will be filled with a sense of excitement, anticipation, and possibility, as the full moon in Leo sets the stage for a period of great transformation, growth, and renewal, inviting us to step into our true power and shine our light for all to see. Aries, the full moon in Leo illuminates your fifth house of creativity and romance, bringing a surge of passion and energy to your love life and hobbies. This can be a challenge as you may struggle with balance and stability, but it also presents an opportunity to reignite the spark, so take some time to engage in a creative activity that brings you joy. It will help you tap into your inner flame. Taurus, the full moon in Leo illuminates your fifth house of creativity and romance, bringing a spark of drama and passion to your love life, and this can be a challenge to your usually practical approach, but it also presents an opportunity to rekindle the flame. So take some time to surprise your partner with a romantic gesture. It will surely bring joy and excitement to your relationship. Gemini, the full moon in Leo is shining brightly in your fifth house of creativity and self-expression, bringing a surge of energy to your romantic and social life. This can be a challenge to balance your need for freedom and variety with a desire for deep emotional connection. So take time to communicate your feelings honestly and authentically with your partner or loved ones. Cancer, with the full moon in Leo, your romantic life is taking center stage, as this lunar event shines a light on your relationships, revealing what truly sparks joy and creativity, bringing a challenge to balance your need for intimacy with your desire for independence. And I advise you to communicate openly with your partner to avoid misunderstandings and nurture a deeper connection. Leo, this full moon in your own sign is a moment of truth, shining a spotlight on your career and public life, where you may face a challenge to balance your natural flair for drama with a need for humility. And to seize this opportunity to redefine your professional image, remember to stay authentic and generous, as your warm heart is your greatest asset. Virgo, with the full moon in Leo, your fifth house of creativity and self-expression is illuminated, bringing a challenge to balance your practical nature with a desire for playful romance and adventure. Consider taking a spontaneous creative risk to tap into your inner spark and reignite your passion for life. Libra, the full moon in Leo illuminates your fifth house of romance and creativity, bringing a surge of passion and energy to your love life and hobbies. This can be an opportunity to reignite the spark in your relationships, or to pursue a creative endeavor that brings you joy. Take time to nurture your inner artist and express yourself authentically. Scorpio, during the full moon in Leo, your fifth house of creativity and romance is activated, bringing a surge of emotional intensity to your relationships and self-expression, which can be a challenge to navigate, but also an opportunity to reignite your passion and charisma. So take some time to engage in a creative activity that sparks your inner fire. Sagittarius, with the full moon in Leo, your fifth house of creativity and self-expression is ignited, bringing a surge of energy to your romantic and social life. This can be a challenge to balance your need for independence with your desire for connection, so take time to reflect on your emotional needs and communicate them openly with your loved ones. Capricorn, with the full moon in Leo, your fifth house of creativity and self-expression is illuminated, bringing a challenge to balance your practical ambitions with your desire for fun and play. Consider taking time to engage in a creative hobby. This will help you find a sense of joy and fulfillment, and allow your energetic and driven nature to shine in a more lighthearted way. Aquarius, the full moon in Leo is illuminating your fifth house of creativity and self-expression, bringing a challenge to balance your need for independence with your desire for recognition. And this is a great opportunity to showcase your talents. So take a risk and share your unique perspective with the world. And one practical tip is to schedule time for a creative outlet. This will help you tap into your inner spark. Pisces, the full moon in Leo lights up your 10th house of career and public reputation, bringing a dramatic spotlight to your professional life. And this can be a challenging yet opportune time for you to express yourself authentically. So take a moment to tap into your creative vision and let your unique talents shine. And remember to communicate your needs clearly to others. As the full moon in Leo illuminates your path, navigate its fiery energy with awareness and grace, and remember to stay true to yourself. Like, subscribe to Astro Oracle, and share your sign with us. The cosmos speaks. Are you listening? Namaste.